Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
We got the cans for the cast.
Dude, right? That's what I'm saying, bro.
We're a can cast.
So what have I said to you before? I said I'm on a quest, bro.
You're on a quest.
I said this. I said I'm on a quest to
killers of Austin.
get the baddest
to get
motherfuckers.
the people who are doing cool shit in the city.
Right.
To learn their stories.
Well, just the baddest motherfuckers is my goal, dude.
Yeah.
And we got a bad motherfucker here today, dude. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Ernie. Ernesto. How you doing, bro?
Good. Why do we have to wear these?
You
don't have to. It's more of a comfort.
You do whatever you want, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't want to wear them, you don't have to. I just like to hear my levels.
Oh, yeah, you're too loud.
Yeah. There also is a knob on here you can adjust.
No. I'm just messing.
You're good.
We're just used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I want to feel like Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah.
It's the podcast attire, you know. If like it's the Halloween
like a-
costume, it's a pair of Sony headphones and an SM7B.
There's like a Bill Burr interview, or he's like in a podcast, and then he's like, "Why do we have to wear these?" I'm like sitting right across from you.
It's like, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
So-
Which actually we did a live podcast not too long ago, and they were very fucking necessary on
Yes.
that, and we didn't have them.
We talked
So
a
it was
bit
like the one
about
time we
that.
don't have them is when we need them. Yeah.
It is helpful, especially in an environment like that, to be able to hear yourself.
Yeah.
Also, like playing to the microphone, knowing like how close or how far it is based off volume. But in here, it doesn't matter. Like we're just.
Am I good?
You are
You
solid,
do, yeah,
dude.
you're good, bro.
Your voice is
I
beautiful.
mean, maybe not that.
Oh, really?
Maybe not that far, but no, you're good. You're perfect.
Okay, good.
Dude, you're looking slick, dude.
Well,
I like that tie. That tie. It's not the same print, but it
It
blends
very much
very,
matches with the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sits right on it.
Yeah, my ex picked out this outfit, and
okay.
yeah, and
You're like, my ex dresses me.
yeah, pretty much.
Dude,
You know,
hey, my ex, I still have clothes my ex got me, bro. Facts.
Yeah.
I've clothes that multiple exes got me, actually.
You take something
Not
away
like-
from every
Well,
relationship.
no, but when they know you, they know your style. Like, if
Yeah.
I know you haven't dated anybody, like, seriously, but, I mean, he's...
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
I
I've
think-
openly
I think
talked
this
about
is,
this,
You might be our
yes.
first guest that's younger than Kai, actually.
Yeah, I'm 23, so.
You're 22,
really,
right?
yeah,
Bro, you're... That's what...
dude, you look 30.
I know.
What? I don't think you're not supposed to talk.
the opposite.
No, Josh can jump in on this. Every reaction I've gotten to my age has always been like, oh.
Dude, I thought you were going to fix my plumbing, bro.
Yeah, I
Oh,
came
wow.
in with a pair of overalls once, and
Yeah.
immediately I got a pension. It was crazy.
Dude, no, but that's what struck me about you, bro. You don't play like a fucking 22-year-old dog. Like, you play beyond your years, man. How long have you been playing?
Let me see. Probably more than 10 years now, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought you were going to say since I was 2.
No.
Every drummer, I feel like we get in here.
Well, that's something I kind of learned from
same.
like looking at some of your old stuff. Is that
Yeah.
you were when you first started music, you're primarily a percussionist, right? Or did you get in piano at the same time?
You were stalking me?
I was stalking
Wait,
you a little
you're a
bit.
drummer
Yeah.
too,
What?
bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't stalk me?
Well, because I saw
You
a
don't
video.
even post.
I saw a video on your YouTube channel from like a good couple years ago where it was like, I started. It was like, I'm a percussionist, but I'm about to play piano.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Okay,
I think
somebody
it was
did
something
research.
school. Yeah, I do some research
okay,
on
nice.
people.
All right,
I
what's a
haven't met
paradiddle?
before.
Paradiddle.
Paradiddle.
Para means alternate, so para.
Uh-huh.
Diddle means twice, so 2. So
There you go.
paradiddle.
Paradiddle.
He passed the drummer check.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like, that is the most basic drummer question you could ever ask a person. What is a paradiddle? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could ask a musician
what's a
that and they
flam?
would know.
But here's the thing about flams. You don't play them ever. I mean, maybe like in a way, like if I'm playing, like I'm actually doing a flam as I'm doing a fill, but it's like you don't. Like in a marching context, you're playing them, but like outside
Right.
of that, it's like there's
In
really
a kit context, you're not utilizing flams in the same way that you're utilizing your other fundamentals.
Right.
It's more
stroking,
accidental
it's more
in a
sticking
way.
patterns than anything, is what it is.
I wouldn't know. I mean,
Well, dude, I don't know about keys, but like I say this about
Yeah.
drumming, dude. Everything everything difficult is something really simple, just sped up, like
Yeah.
really quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's like when you're learning something, basically the basics, you just get good at them. You're not gonna, you know, add anything new.
Yeah,
Especially with music or learning an instrument. Singing, I think, is different because you know you age and then your voice goes up and down.
Yeah, it's not
So
like it's not like an instrument where there's someone that you can look at that's like a virtuoso at, and they can tell you, here's how you place your fingers. It's like everybody's voice and how how it resonates is different. So you
Right.
kind of have to learn how to play your own instrument.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, everybody's different, but it's the same thing. You master your fundamentals and then you get really good at them. Kind of like what you're saying is like,
Yeah.
you do easy stuff fast. So yeah, I play drums.
Well, and then when you play drums, you play. They if the 6th grade drumming kit has the Glocken. Well, it's not a glockenspiel, but it's like a set of bells.
Yeah, it's like a little bell kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're learning. That's like, and I played like my 8th grade solo. I did a 4 mallet. So it's like that.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
the basics of a piano,
Right.
when you learn it. But I could sit down on a piano. The thing about piano playing, bro, is it's the dexterity. That's what's like fucks me. It's not necessarily that I don't know what notes to play, but also the bass and treble at the same time is also
like
another
the
mind
It's
fuck.
separation
independence
of the
the
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
And-
yeah.
Well, you just have to have a good teacher.
Yeah.
And for me, I had YouTube.
Yeah. No, for real. I'm YouTube
So
taught
wait,
too.
you're
Yeah.
straight up telling me that you learned piano
So
just
I had
straight up on YouTube.
I learned percussion through middle school and high school. I had great teachers, but piano I didn't have a teacher until until I got to college.
Yeah.
That I auditioned, and then they were like, "Yeah, your technique's not that good. You should probably stick to percussion." But then a couple years later, I'm like, I really want to take lessons. I think I can benefit from it. And then they were like, all right. And then I fixed my technique in college a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was self-taught, and I had good chops. I had the chops. Like, I had good fingers, but I didn't have the...
Dexterity in a way.
No, I just didn't have that level that I'm at now. Not that I'm, like, really good, but I'm just...
He's really good.
Yeah.
No. I think I'm healthier in my playing. So where if I would have kept up the way I was playing, I would have ended up getting hurt eventually, and then like I would have been like this 20-year-old like, oh, my hand hurts. I can't even shake your hand. So yeah.
That's the thing that all instruments share. It's that efficiency of motion. Because like if you're trying to like hammer out, put all your energy into trying to just get through this part, then you're sprinting through something where you should be jogging.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's like the actual physical movement. So anybody can jog and then start running, but if you have the wrong form or wrong technique, you're gonna get hurt. It's the same thing with playing an instrument.
Yeah.
If you learn something, pick up bad habits, they're gonna catch up 5-10 years from now. Then you're gonna be hurt. But yeah.
So you've been playing piano for 10 years, or is that when you first
So
started
I
playing
started
music?
playing piano in middle school. But I wasn't, just like a note. I couldn't even do 2 hands. I was just doing like 2-3 notes. That's it. Even probably up until 8th grade, I was maybe then starting to bring in my left hand, like, boop.
Just learning the songs that your friends will recognize.
Yeah.
And, you can kind
Not
of
even that, but just like I played in my middle school jazz band, and
Same, bro.
alternating drums and piano, and just super simple on the piano, but then it wasn't until my sophomore year in high school that I took it seriously. I'm like, I think I can be better than most of these other pianists at my school. I think I can do better. So my sophomore year, I really locked in. Like,
And was it a big ensemble? Like, was your jazz band like a lot of people? Because I know
in middle school, it was, I don't know, 10, 15 people.
Okay.
In high school, we actually have 2 jazz bands. And the top one had your typical, 20-piece member students. And then the bottom one had all the other ones that couldn't get in so it was bigger, actually. We had 10, 15 saxes, 6
Damn.
trombones,
You went to a big school.
7 trumpets, and then 2 pianists, 2 bass players, guitar player, and then like 3 drummers.
Plus, too, in high school and middle school, like the idea is like we want to try and get an instrument into everybody's hands. We don't want anybody standing at the sidelines.
Well, the I think the reasoning of why the high school, the bottom band, had so many is because you have 3 middle schools feeding into that high school, and it's like, you know, not everybody's gonna be in the top group, and the top group is only like one. Like if there's only 4 trombones, we only need 4 trombones. We're not gonna have a extra like, oh, you're the backup. The backup is in the other band. Like, oh, so and so is out. Your turn.
Like no understudies, no nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
Just like.
And what was the process to like audition for that, to like get into like the top tier?
You know, it's weird because you don't like go into audition. The directors just kind of
Select you.
They kind of draft
They kind
you.
of just they saw your potential in middle school, and then if you were really good enough, as you came in as a freshman, then maybe like, well, you should be in the top band.
Yeah.
And otherwise, you probably have to wait a whole year, and then finally they would see you at the concerts, and then from the other teacher, oh, so and so would probably be a good fit for the top band, and it's like, oh, all right, keep that in mind. And then next year, it's like you're in the top band.
Yeah. I
don't
got
audition.
unseated by a chick when I was in 7th grade.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Joy. Yeah, I didn't like her. Not for that reason. Just she was just not cool.
Oh, really?
But yeah, 25 or 6 to 4.
And she took.
That was we did 7th grade jazz. We did 25 or 6 to 4. Not
Okay.
quite as good as Grooveline does it, but you know.
Joy.
Joy Toss. Yeah.
Joy Toss.
See, so like I was gonna say, like that's the thing too, as you get as you go up in grades, like people fall off
Right.
from band, because like from my 6th grade band, the drumming class, which was like I don't know, like 12 of us maybe.
Yeah.
By the time like got to senior year of high school, I think I was the only person left still playing. Yeah.
Yeah, they weed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because high school and college, like that is the time where people are finding like, okay, this is something I'm passionate about versus something I want to follow
Yeah.
as like a career path or like take with me for longer than just this 4-year stretch. So yeah.
It depends also on the culture and the type of teachers that you have. So like, if your teacher's like, you suck, you're probably not going to want to stick around. But if you have a supportive teacher and it's like, oh, you know what, I think you can do better if you do blah, blah, blah.
It's whiplash, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
You need a cymbal chuck for your head. Yeah.
I mean, there are some cases where the teacher's going to blow up. But for the most part, it's one or the other. You have a good teacher that's going to be caring and loving, or a teacher that's going to be kind of a-hole and like...
I had a mad genius teacher.
Really?
I feel like, yeah, he would like throw fits and stuff. Like we like got a 2 at pre-UIL one year.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
And then we got back to the band hall from the stadium, and he goes into the band director's office, shuts the door, turns the light off, and just is sitting in there alone. Like when we got back, when all the kids are like,
What is he doing?
"What's wrong with this guy?"
like
But this dude said
metamorphosizing?
shit.
What's
I say this because I want to get Jeff Daisy, the sax player. He's fucking great.
Maybe.
He had him as a director too, this guy I'm talking about, and he's like, he had these platitudes that band kids we're a different breed from the other kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was actually gonna ask you though, so it sounds like because you were drumming, and then it sounds like you said like sophomore year is like you made that decision, right? Like I want to like get good at this.
Yeah, I want to get...
And that's kind of when you phased out of drumming. Were you still playing drums through the end of high school, or did you?
No,
Did you phase out?
So, I guess story time. We're in a podcast.
Yeah.
So I was, my freshman year, we had one band director who had been there for a long time, and then my sophomore year, we got a new one, actually from the Austin area, and it was an interesting relationship. Somehow it led to me being kicked out, and then I left band, and then I joined orchestra. So I didn't really do percussion for 2 years, which was junior year and senior year. And those were the years that I started doing even more piano. Like
You got kicked out of band?
yeah.
So why?
Chopping up
Were
too
you
good?
were you doing some extracurriculars in the practice room, bro?
No. I wasn't that
What were you
type
doing?
of a kid. No. It just, sometimes you just meet people and you hope that it goes well, but then it just doesn't mesh.
Yeah.
And you know, I was quite young, and probably I didn't know what I was doing, and some choices and words led to me being kicked out.
Yeah, like you can have great players, but if
They
there's
didn't
no
understand sarcasm.
chemistry,
Yeah?
They didn't get they didn't know
No,
sarcasm.
they didn't like my
weren't fluent.
sarcasm.
You're like, you should get more fluent.
No, but I mean, that happened, and so I didn't do drum. I didn't pick up a mallet or a stick for probably about 2 years. So I did piano and I played in the orchestra for. I played piano for orchestra for 2 years, and that was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a different atmosphere.
Symphonic is man. Of all the bands, because I was in jazz too and marching. I love drumline. Symphonic was like my least favorite. I feel like though.
I mean,
But it's like also if you're playing piano, I feel like it's a different. ballgame.
yeah, and I mean,
So much is on you though.
the atmosphere was different because it was just completely. It was not even night and day. It was just like Mars and Earth. It was just so different, and it was. But I fell in love with it, and so yeah, I did orchestra 2 years. So to answer your question, I didn't do drums for 4 years.
Yeah.
If that was the question.
And then you went to music school after that for college.
So I applied at a few different colleges, and then when I started college was COVID 2020. So August 2020 was my fall semester of college, and
finally I can relate to somebody.
okay, here we
Yes.
go. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So and the reason I could have gone to other schools, but they were online, and then this one, the one that I went to in person, or they had what's it called? You could do person or virtual. I don't know. Is it called flex or?
It's like hybrid.
Hybrid. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah. So, I went in as a business major, and then semester in, I'm like, nah. So I picked music, and then somehow I was able to stick with percussion, and it was tough because I had gone 2 years in high school not even picking up, but luckily I had chops to get by, and they're like, oh, he's decent.
You got the fundamentals, maybe a
he's-
little rusty.
Can you play
but,
traditional
yeah.
grip? Do you play?
I
traditional
can.
grip?
It's not my preference, and I didn't learn that way.
Same.
It's just I don't know the
fun,
reasoning
man.
behind traditional match.
You don't know I'll tell you the reasoning.
Oh, what is it?
Slings.
Slings?
When drums were on slings.
Oh, you're right. I did know that. Yeah, they were at an
It's-
angle, and you would
can't.
have to. Yeah.
It's makes more sense to do that. Yeah.
Well,
So
it doesn't make sense today.
no, it doesn't. But it looks
That's-
cool as shit.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I
I,
feel like-
think that's the
yeah.
reason to do it. Now, actually, in jazz, I think there's actually some utility here with, like because you see a lot of all the
Yeah.
drummers that play on kits. Jazz drummers play traditional the most, if not like pretty much almost exclusively. I really don't see any other types of
And I
drummers do
think
that. But
Buddy Rich might have said that that's the only way to do it. I think there's
It's-
Oh yeah, there are definitely some traditional stick purists for sure.
Yeah.
well,
and
but I think from a functionality standpoint, like it actually can have utility depending on what you're playing. You know what I mean?
I think it just depends what you get used
But it's
to.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels off to me.
Because you can
I-
do the same thing with both traditional and match,
Correct.
but
It's not as efficient in terms of your control, your stick control.
I think it just depends how you set up. If you can make the setup efficient for you to be match or traditional.
Right.
So, but I mean, what do I know?
like I see a lot of traditional players, their snares even on a kit, they're tilted and like angled at such a strong angle. And I feel like with match you don't see that. It's either slight angle or flat for the sake of rim shots.
Yeah, and it just depends. I think it's more of a preference thing.
Yeah.
I think too, like the popularity of it has definitely gone downhill because of the people nowadays that are influencing new drummers. Like back in the day, in 60s and 70s, it was jazz drummers that were influencing new drummers, so they were
Right.
going to pick up and play traditional.
Right.
Nowadays, it's it's rock drummers, metal drummers, even pop drummers, which match all the way.
And I think you should be able to do both. I think.
I mean, I think that there's no universe you're going to convince me that marching snares don't look better playing traditional grip versus, even though it's not on a sling,
Right.
it just looks more drum-like to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it
you
just
know?
looks more appropriate.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's
Appropriate's the best word, I think, for it.
Yeah.
It seems like it matches that.
I know the best words.
like DCI.
You're a lexicon,
bro.
man.
DCI is fucking crazy though. I don't know if you ever see, like, you can go just to the parking lot even and watch them warm up, and it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy because they're all under your, like, their 22 is like age out in DCI.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
high
crazy.
school to 22. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have like the different, what is it called, leagues. They have like open, world class, and then there's like an all age.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, there is, but the one that's taken like as the real, the legit
world
one
class.
is the one that's like,
Yeah.
It's basically college kids essentially.
yeah, high school up to like 20.
Yeah, I mean the
or 22. I can't remember
advanced high schoolers, because
Yeah.
depending on what corps you're marching, but like some of those corps, bro, like Cavaliers, dude, are, dude, yeah. There's Phantom Regiment's always been a fucking yeah.
Have you
Few.
noticed? This could be just a wild assumption from me, but with those types of drummers, like those types of band kids, I feel like I see it like once they get out of that age demographic, a strong pull to like military playing. Because I know a lot of people who are classically trained or done march that ended up going to the military specifically for music.
Sousa.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're just broke.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've talked with the few army musicians or military musicians. They, you know, let's say there's 100 great drummers. Great, you know, they marched or they did college, classical, whatever. Okay, so now you're 22, 23. Where do you go?
How are you
Who's
gonna make money
hire
off
you?
of this?
Like, what do you
Yeah.
like? Are you gonna make money just playing? You know, and then some recruiters like, oh wait, we can give you money.
Well,
And-
that was even a line in Whiplash where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, do you want to pursue this classical jazz thing where no one's going to know you, or
Right.
just join a rock band and, you know,
Yeah.
have fun and get paid for
Why can't you
late
do
night
both?
shows?
so I think
I think it's strong to do both.
I don't think it's. Did you say it was wrong?
No, strong.
Oh, strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, let's say they go to college for music, and a lot of them, you know, let's say 50-50 is like 50% wants to teach, and the other 50 wants
Performance.
to perform, right? And once again, I'll put this scenario. Let's say in the whole country, let's just do the whole state of Texas. Out of all the music schools, let's say there's 10,000 students graduating with a music degree, whether it's performance or education. And I'll stick with performance. So let's say 5,000 people graduated with a performance degree just in Texas. Where are you going to perform and how are you going to make money?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the industry for this?
Unfortunately, if you want to, I mean, unless you're so good and you have the connections and somehow you win an audition, you might get a decent orchestral job. But besides that, you're going to be, I mean, yeah, you have a,
Kind of SOL in a way.
you have like a master's in oboe performance
Yeah.
where
Well, you have to go create them. That's the thing.
you can,
You like
but-
the opportunities. What you're talking about, because
Yeah.
number one, I think all pro musicians are free agents. They're all like, they don't have a single, unless you're like in the Rolling Stones or some shit. Like that's such a rarity, though. You know what I mean? Like most, and even those guys, they have other things they do.
Yeah.
Like nobody's just doing one thing.
yeah.
That's where I feel like, you got to diversify your revenue streams.
And also the music itself. You went 4 years learning all this classical music. People are probably not gonna want to hear that at a coffee
Yeah,
shop.
it's like-
they maybe want to hear.
It's like
you know,
learning
some,
the quadratic formula, you know?
Unless you're going
It's
into
like,
mathematics.
it's very much necessary for the mechanisms
Right.
of mathematics. But
in real
what
life.
applicability?
broad audience
Does it
is
have any
not interested
applicability
in it.
now? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. It's like, you know, and I'm sorry if I'm picking on the oboe, but it's like
And
such
fucking
a.
pick the fuck out of the dude. Fuck oboes.
Oboes?
Did this Joy play oboe or
Fucking
something?
double reed ass. Fucking go. You and bassoons, you fucking weirdos. Go back to the
No.
pit. I'm just
Okay,
kidding. I'm
bassoon is even a better example. Let's say you get degree in bassoon performance.
If you do, you're a bassoon buffoon.
Like, what are you gonna do with
Yeah.
that? Like, you know, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I'm just. What do I know?
Well, it's like there's certain ones like if you're, piano player, sax,
You
even
know, piano,
horns,
sax, drums, guitar,
guitar.
vocals.
Yeah.
And it's not that
bass.
it's not valuable to learn that. It is. It's
if you're
just
D Madness, all those things.
all of those things.
Everything.
Yeah,
just-
it's not that it's not valuable. It's just how that's going to function in a career opportunity.
I just think the universities and colleges, not just here in Texas but across the country, are making money off of the poor kids that they
Well, that's the
graduate
thing,
and then
because-
what do I do now?
That's the
Yeah.
thing
And
about it
and
too,
like
though.
you were saying, they end up in the Army, the Navy.
It's the
you
same
know.
as anything, and I'm not going to diminish the
Yeah.
value of a music degree because I think it's fucking 100% a
Right.
valuable thing. But you still have to go get in the fucking practice room, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking.
Well, you
know
still
what I
gotta
mean?
be good.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, and that's the other
Yeah.
thing too. Like some people's best is better than other people's best. Like
Right.
where your ceiling is, and it sounds like too with you and drumming. It sounds like you kind of recognize that piano. Was that a thing that you felt like just when you sat down on a piano and you played it? It felt like this
Well-
is more me.
Well, I've met a number of people that both play piano and drums.
Yeah.
And then a few that are actually great at both of them. And I hear the common denominator, which is I can make prettier music with piano than drums. And to me, that was the reasoning I came to early in high school. I'm like, I like playing piano more. Like I can just make melodies, and the harmony of it was just
Your
Beautiful to me.
improvisation, bro. Like watching you on Tuesdays, I always wanted to say. What number one? I'm actually curious to ask you too. What's it like playing with Michael Hale? Like when you get those opportunities, and like what do Tuesdays mean to you that way? But also just like the improvisation that you do there. Like
where's the camera? This one right here.
Stupid. I don't want
Michael
anything to
Hale.
do with-
Don't bring up that name. No. No, I mean, it's first of all, I've told him this before. I'm always grateful that he's asking me to play with him.
Sure.
I mean, it's not I didn't even realize who I was playing with at the beginning. Just so happened to be
Because
that I
he's
was,
so fucking humble, dude.
yeah, not just
He's
that,
an
but-
OG, but like he doesn't.
Yeah, there are people out there you'll meet them and you'll have they'll have like an air about them where it's like this guy's like hot shit, but I don't know where from.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
there are
yeah.
other people who
Like
are hot
everybody
shit.
who's anybody knows him.
Well,
That you know what I mean?
I did this gig with a guitar player, and on that gig was Jimmy Blazer on bass. Then from there, Jimmy just hit me up probably a week or two later. He's like, "Hey man, I'm playing Sunday at King B, and we need a piano player. Can you?" And I'm thinking, "Yeah, I'm free. I can do it." I show up. I'm like, "Whoa, this is an interesting place." I set up, and I'm like, I see Michael setting up, tuning his drums, kind of warming up, and I'm like, "All right." I never crossed my mind, oh, wait, we're about to have a singer. I just thought it was just us three. And then like, oh, yeah, but Mac is going to come later. I'm like, what? But after playing with Michael just one song, I'm like, oh, dang, he's fucking good.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like, he's good.
Yeah.
Not that...
You
not
know, his
that
dad
all
was,
the other drummers I've played with, I'm not saying you're not good. I'm just saying that when you play with someone, most of the time they're decent. They're average. You're like, oh, this is good. But then you play with certain people, you're like, oh, he's good.
It's like wow.
Yeah.
He knows how to run a ship.
Yeah.
Like-
And he can, he interacts with the audience and with the other musicians on stage, and he can sing. He tries to sing.
My HEB
he's-
girlfriend.
Yeah.
HEB girlfriend. Fuck yeah.
He should do a My Walmart Boyfriend or something just to counteract.
No,
the-
bro. Fuck that. HEB girlfriend. Everybody should know about HEB girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's a
It's a great. It's a
great little ditty.
participatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to go back to the question, I mean, I've learned a lot, not just with him, but playing with the other people and Mac and then all the other people that he brings in. It's like you're always learning something, and you don't get that at any college or university. I mean, yeah, you have one-on-one.
Yo, this is Collateral right here. Have you seen that movie?
No.
He's like, where did Miles Davis learn jazz? And he's like, Juilliard. and it's like for his life. He's playing for his life, and he's like, that's the question. This guy's like a jazz player in the movie, and he says Juilliard, which is true, but he's like, it was after Juilliard when he went and played with Charlie Parker.
Right.
Like, what was it, 54th or whatever? Wherever, like, all that string of clubs is like, that's where he actually learned.
Yeah, and then you
don't learn by, in theory, you learn by doing.
There's so many things you don't, and I don't blame the teachers or the, what are they called, professors of music, because sometimes they don't know, and it's like, one of the things that you learn is like setting up, like, okay, you may not think about it. You may think, yeah, I just set up, but like, oh, wait, I didn't bring my cord. Oh, we got to plug into this PA. Oh, we got to do all this. It's like so much more that you don't go over in school. You just kind of learn on the fly.
He's a sound guy. That's where he went. It's like, that's a whole different, it's like a completely different.
It's the other side of the screen, really. And like, you're 100% right, because in school, I had that feeling of like, we're learning all of this in a very sterile environment where nothing can go wrong.
Right. But it will go wrong.
In a practical environment, you got to be able to, run with the punches and, and be prepared. And in those environments, you learn those little things that nobody
Sometimes
teaches
you just got to go eat shit to learn that lesson.
Yeah. That's why I think it's better to have a first bad show than a first good show.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? I don't know if I know what you mean by that.
So, like, let's say, your first time on stage, you've been rehearsing, you're bringing your music to an audience for the first time. I think it's better if it goes poorly than if it goes perfectly. Because you learn from it. Yes. There's more to learn from mistakes than there is from success.
And it's better to fail at the beginning than... Because, see, all that I've...
It rips the Band-Aid off early.
Yeah. And then all the things that I've learned already, I've done a lot of mistakes playing with Michael. And... oh, really?
No, I'm saying that it's like it's not one singular mistake you make. It's like you're gonna make mistakes.
And I'm talking like
it's how you hang up on those mistakes that is like the real cream from the crop.
One of the biggest ones that I made was probably at the end of July. I'm supposed to play Sunday night at King B, and my drive is about an hour, typically. For some reason, this Sunday night the traffic was horrible. It took me about an hour and 40 minutes to get there.
God.
I'm like, so I think we started at 9, or we were supposed to start at 9, but we didn't start till like 9:10, 9:15. And at this point, I know Michael Hale likes to start, not necessarily on time, but he wants to make sure if it's 9 o'clock, he wants to know that you're somewhere
Everybody's,
in his sight.
By the way, 9:10, 9:15, that's still early for most shows to start in terms of being late.
Well, I mean, I got out and I just set up and I'm like, but then the next time I'm like, you know what, I'm going to leave even earlier. And it worked because I left an hour even, so I got there an hour early. But then the parking took up 10, 15 minutes, unloading, getting to the place, and then all this other, it took up the hour.
Yeah.
Had I left on time, I would have still been
to be
late.
early is to be on time.
Yes.
And so you learn all that. You don't learn that in college. You just have to go through it.
No.
And I'm grateful for him to always be flexible with me. I mean, hopefully he doesn't notice too many of the mistakes. I mean, I do, but I mean...
It's when it's repeated, like a constant, like the same mistake is being done over and over again. It's okay, now you're not learning from the lesson.
Now you're just like unprofessional, and then nobody's going to call you. So,
well, there's elements you can control, and there's elements you can't, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes sound fucking shit happens, and you don't have any control. What you can control is being in time, on time, in your spot.
Yeah,
ready for downbeat if downbeat is indeed.
It's weird because sometimes people are lacking one or the other. They're not good at music, but they're professional in all the others, or they're really good at music and they're not professional.
Maybe that's why they're so professional. And also, I have a theory because we have a talented friend who's a great example of this, who so much fucking talent, but if just even put in a little bit of work on that business side of it, could take his shit so far, which. Like it seems like sometimes people have that massive talent, and that's the thing about being talented too. If you're very talented, people will line up to do shit for you, bro. They will, and it's
and that's also from a perspective like on their part of like, oh, there's a kindling here, there's a fire that I can help build, and if you're not cool to work with, then they're not going to bother lighting that fire.
Oh, maybe I misspoke. There's 3 layers: musician, professionalism, and then your like attitude, like your way of being. Sometimes you
Are
can
you
be
easy to
both.
work with?
Yeah, sometimes you can be like killer musician, professional, but you can be just an asshole, and it's like,
Yeah.
dude.
And you
come
don't want
on.
that to be your reputation, bro.
No.
And I've seen it firsthand how that gets people.
Well, yeah.
They lose their gig. People start talking bad about them, and the word spreads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before you know it, it's like, well, that person over there, he's such a great musician, always on time, but he's hard to work with.
And in today's day and age of how quickly that word of mouth can spread,
Yeah.
like the earning the asshole ability in a way is like completely gone to the wayside. Because you look at earlier musicians in like 60s and 70s. I'll use like James Brown as an example, incredibly talented, known as an asshole behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's like back then could get away with it. Nowadays people don't want to give you the time of day.
And not that you can't get away with it. I think if you reach a certain level, you can get away with so much. Because
See, the best assholes are the ones that are humble underneath, and that not just an asshole.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because some people are just fucking assholes, but some people are assholes. But then there's a, hey, I'm, at the end of the day.
Sometimes they get to a level, and to them, I don't think they mean to be assholes. They just want to run things their way and make sure it's done their way because they're at that level. I think when you're at a lower level, not meaning that you suck at music, just saying you're not at that level of fame or have a big reputation, I think you kind of have to compromise with a lot. Oh, you want me to set up over there? Crap. No, I mean, I think it'd be better over here. All right, whatever. Shit, now I'm like Michael Bublé. I'm setting up right here. Period. I'm not moving. And that's, there's levels, I think.
Yeah, the difference between being an asshole and being confident in your execution is knowing the things that are right for you. If you're trying to tell people how to do their job and like they clearly know how to do it better than how you're telling them to do it, it just doesn't squeeze.
In this day and age, some people just call being real being an asshole because so people are so fake that when you do the rare thing of tell people like what the actual truth is as opposed to just take.
Yeah. And I think, for most of my later life, now that I'm in halfway, I'm in
my
mid halfway,
early
20s.
to mid 20s.
I
asshole.
think, no, I'm just saying that I've always been told that I'm not nice, that I'm an asshole. I don't know how to read the room, but I think there is truth to that. I just think people don't realize, like, there's something that I want to do, and it's like they take it as, oh, he's just being an asshole. Am I? I'm just trying to do the right thing.
And two, it's a matter of like, if you know that yourself, you can be like confrontational or come across as an asshole to the other people because you can't control how other people see you. That's just going through their own filter, their own lens. It's knowing like when to bite your tongue of like, I got this thing to say. They're like this is a real, but
I have
in the room, I should probably
I think an issue that
listen.
I had early on is that I didn't do that. And I still do. I speak my mind. If I think nowadays I try to do it in a funny way, because if I say it straight, they're gonna be like,
well, that's what a big reason why humor exists. I think is because if you want to say something hard,
it softens the blow.
Sometimes you need a
completely.
joke to get it across.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah.
It's either that or learn how to be really, really systematic in your critique, which can be a thing too, and they can both exist, both the humor and the systematic critique. And also, when it's coming at you, learning how to tell the difference of like someone who's being an asshole versus giving you legit advice.
I take critique pretty good. I'm not going to blow up.
Depends on who it is.
No, not even that. I mean, for me, I've had people that come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I'm a musician, blah blah blah. I think you could do this better." I'm like, "Okay, I'll think about it," and I do think about it because they were in the audience, and if they are a musician, then maybe they do have something to say. I'm not the type where I'm like, "Who are you? I don't want to listen to you."
I agree
Unless
with
I
that.
hate you. I mean,
Yeah, I agree with that. I know you have a different take, but I feel like all types of criticism, no matter where it's coming from, even if it's someone who like doesn't have the same level of experience to, give that advice, I think it's still valuable in the sense that it's coming from another human being. It's coming from a different perspective, someone who's lived their life and
I think
what
it's
you
still
did.
you should make that distinction of is it good faith or bad faith, because I don't take bad faith criticism like I just it is what it is.
That's
like,
where being
if you're
able to
gonna-
tell the difference.
If you're going to be
between-
a hater for no reason other than just you're hating, then I don't give a shit what your opinion is or what your criticism is or whatever. Now, if you're going to be like, hey man, this is all right, but like you should do that, or and you're actually like I can tell it's coming from a better place.
It's genuine.
That's where I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try to hear this out at least. Like you said, like maybe because what is it? The mark of an intelligent mind is to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Who's that? Fucking Aristotle or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I think that just goes to
Donald Trump.
that speaks to being having control over
being
your own
deep right now, bro.
faculties, realizing that every thought that comes into your head or is told to you is worth its weight in gold, and entertaining it, listening to it, dissecting it, but not injecting it to heart.
Yeah, and going to the hater thing, I think in business, they kind of try to teach you early on that it's about connections. And in any industry, regardless if you're a mechanic, musician, whatever you do, you got to build your network and have connections. But one thing that they don't teach you is that you're also going to have haters and people that don't want you to succeed. And I think that's just not talked about enough. I think we always talk about like, oh yeah, you should meet so-and-so because whatever opportunity they can give. And kind of networking. Yeah, you're making all these connections and meeting all these people, but at the same time, you're gaining a lot of haters. To a degree. I'm not saying...
Just always remember, bro, happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy.
It is a fact
That's
of life.
not Donald Trump.
Nope.
It's a fact of life that no matter what you do, some people will love it, some people will hate it. And I think right now the idea of success is not just the idea of like monetary success and being able to like support yourself and get the money, but also be universally loved.
Right.
I think my fault is just seeking to understand the haters. Like, why do I care? But sometimes my mind is always like, why do you do, like, because I don't get it,
Yeah.
Like,
At the beginning, I would always question myself, like, they hate me, and I probably did do something.
well, or
Why
it
would
could
I
be
even lie?
jealousy,
I probably-
bro. It could.
That it is, and
You're
I've
a talented dude, bro.
I've had people come up to me. This one specific person that I know didn't like me in college, and they made it very clear, and they were always very asshole to me. And then, one day I'm like, "Why don't you like me?" And straight up, well, I just thought you were better than me.
Or sometimes they may have.
I've been on the other side of that too,
Oh,
where
really?
like this is like playground shit, like in elementary school, where it's like there's this one kid that not only myself I didn't like, but also there was sort of like an all around understanding of like we all don't like this kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But then later on, like, because I went to a very small school. There were like 60 kids in my graduating class, and we all knew each other. And it got to the point where I was like, man, like I don't know why I don't like you, like at all. It's just been kind of this sort of ganging up mentality that kids do, because kids are monsters. And then once you have that maturity to look back and be like, man, I was being the asshole. Like I thought I was justified because like this kid's weird.
Right.
But now it's like, no, it's like,
Yeah. And, maybe that kid's like the outcast. And then we have,
he was also
little
in
Kai, bullying. Like, I hate
you
suck.
Cry.
I was a very in
Apologize.
in the little bullying I did. It was only it was very passive, like
Wait, you
gossipy
were a
shit.
bully, bro?
In elementary school. There was this
Fuck
there was this
you, dude.
one
Get outta
kid
here.
that I didn't like, and it was I now
You
realize
didn't like the kid
too,
was yourself.
the kid. There was part of that because this fact that I saw this kid that so clearly didn't fit in. That was a fear I had. I was like, oh man, I don't want that to be me. So I better put myself on the opposite side of this.
Black sheep be black
Because
sheep.
he didn't look his age or something?
No, not that.
He just stuck out, bro.
He was insanely creative.
Did y'all play
Like,
Smear the Queer when y'all were kids? Was that no? Did you, bro?
That
He
guy
knows what I'm talking about.
No, what is this?
It was a
That-
game where you smeared
game?
the queer, bro.
Yeah, it was just whoever got the football, you'd go and tackle them.
Like you got
all it was.
beat. Like you're the everybody's trying to fuck you up.
I think we called it something else.
Yeah, by our time it was different.
Yeah, well, we used
Oh,
to.
yeah, these
we
are
weren't.
punks.
We weren't like pansy generation that can't handle words.
Nah, my school had a very interesting way of like introducing us to like diversity and like different cultures and stuff because they were very transparent of like, hey, these are the different kinds of people you're going to meet out here. Like the world's a very big place.
Yeah.
But then the actual practical way of sort of submerging us into that was like, all right, you 15 kids, here's your attributes. You're very loud. You get way too close, like not giving not like, hey, you're this race, but here's like stereotypes that this race has. And then having them interact with the group of kids that didn't know that they were supposed to be acting that way. And it was like, this makes me feel very
Racist?
uncomfortable.
Oh.
It makes me feel racist because I'm like, the way that my classmates
are
are
racist, bro.
essentially doing the office skit of like, who am I on the postcard?
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Dude, I ran out of white guilt years ago, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, maxed out my card. It's just done. Dude,
All right, we have
I hope that's good.
I got a lot of white guilt left.
See, you went to
Back
public
in the
school
tank.
in California.
No, private school in
Oh,
California.
you went to private
yeah.
school.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, still, it was in California.
Yeah.
Cody's still smearing queers out here.
You're damn right.
Chasing them up down 6th Street.
No, yeah.
They don't even have football.
I don't even. It's like, I see you got it.
Look, we're queer. We queer's still okay. There's nothing that nobody's taking queer away yet.
No. I just think
Tried to.
I just don't associate it with a game in elementary.
Yeah, well,
We had tag.
Yeah.
maybe you went to the wrong elementary school, bro.
No, there were definitely like fucked up games.
No, I think
that-
it's generational,
yeah.
bro. It's
Yeah,
like things
okay, yeah.
happen. Like there's things that happen probably in y'all's generation that like ubiquitously through, even if you weren't, knowing this person, whereas
Yeah.
like other people in generations are like, oh, I get this thing.
Well,
it used
you
to be
know,
a thing.
20 years from now, all these kids growing up now, they're gonna understand the 6-7. But then the next generation, like, what?
What is the
6-7? What is the
6-7? I've heard
6-7?
this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just this generation's like every generation's had a version of this, just complete and utter brain rot. And I don't say that in a bad way either. It's just nonsense that they laugh at.
It's from Skrilla. It's from a song.
Yeah, it's from a song too, but like I don't think that a lot of kids that are doing that are doing it because I'm doing it because
the
I'm
song.
referencing the song. It's
Yeah,
more
they just-
because it makes my friends laugh.
It's according to Instagram. It's more about demonic possession.
Yes,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, they're trying to summon Satan. I mean, it was in South Park.
Oh, really?
They did an episode about 6-7, which was very interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one
Yeah,
out.
bro. Peter Thiel, bro.
Peter Thiel. Oh, dude, his
Antichrist.
theme
Fucking
song
Tim fucking
in-
Dylan. Did you see his random? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no,
Dude, can you pull up the South Park Peter Thiel
bro.
clip? Because they give
apparently
him a
Rogan won't step on Peter Thiel now. Like Rogan's compromised. Apparently,
Really?
I've watched videos saying as much. No, if he's not gonna shit on Peter Thiel though, because that's.
So the plot of the episode is that Peter Thiel abducts Cartman because he is the one kid who just can't.
Oh, bro, we should talk about what's his fuck and his wife. Oh my god, that's the worst.
Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist. Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist. I'm Peter Thiel and I know about the Antichrist.
What the
That's
fuck,
so
dude?
stupid.
Bro. There we go.
Oh, this
No,
is
dude.
Love some Sinatra.
Yeah, he's going around giving speeches or whatever about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking weird.
He's very he is super obsessed with the Antichrist.
Yeah.
He's very and he thinks
Now-
like that's why he abducts Cartman. He thinks he's the Antichrist because he's laughing at 6'7".
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's
South
just
Park.
a lizard person. You know what I mean?
He kind of looks like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
his
but
skin, it looks like he's wearing skin.
you know, we're joking, but are we? Dude. Yeah, fucking A, bro.
Dude, Peter Thiel is a character, dude. Interesting.
Bro. Yeah.
What a lad.
Yeah, what a lad that is, dude. How did we get on the Antichrist?
Peter Thiel.
How do we get on
South
that?
Park,
South Park, yes.
How do we get on that?
6'7".
6'7".
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
We're,
yeah.
we got to reverse the
Okay, we gotta
conversation.
come back, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, every generation has had their own form of just bullshit that they laugh at
Yeah.
because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like what I would even argue that like the "Was Up" like the commercial, the viral commercial, like that was like an example of it.
I'm trying to. I think like back in the day we had the vines.
Mm-hmm.
And
Vines. Were you into like not
Fuck
into?
Vine,
but
dude.
do you remember like YouTube poop and shit like that?
no.
Oh well, that's like chronically online at 8 years old.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like
No, I.
yeah Gary's mod animations that were just. All right,
My son used to say watermelon.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
from a Vine.
Mhm.
And he just
Watermelon.
He kept saying that again and again. And ours was just suck it.
Suck it,
Yeah, because it was
Dude, we
wrestling.
had early internet virality, bro. Fucking early YouTube.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a comedian that Kevin Shea, his fucking roommate, was one of the co-founders of YouTube. Fucking a comedian we've worked with.
It was three wrestlers, Triple X, and their whole thing was they would say "suck it." So then you go to school in 6th grade, and you tell everybody to suck it.
Because when you're that young, all you do is just repeat shit that you hear that you
Yeah.
think is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck it's one.
I got in trouble on the playground for that one time, like 2nd grade. I was just saying like bitch, and I just wanted to say it, dude. You know, because when you hear curse words as a kid, you're like bitch.
Oh yeah, it's like
and
magic.
it feels
it's like
so
a
good.
spell.
You're like bitch, yes. It's like fuck. And then she's like, she's like, are you saying bitch? I'm like, no.
No.
That was just you cussing. That wasn't saying like what everybody else was saying.
Bro. Dude. But
Yeah, there was a teacher. Like I would get to school early and just talk shit with my friends, and I was letting off a tirade, and it was very much that instance of like, she's right behind me, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She was standing right there, and I was like getting ready to like just apologize and go to the office and stuff. She's like, I don't care, man. It's too early for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as a kid though, you just repeat that shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
6'7" is just right now's version of that.
who knows what the next one is going to be?
No.
It's like, trends and music. I always think, what comes after this? It's always, to me, I'm always impressed by something that catches on. Like Sabrina Carpenter came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, there are
Bro,
artists now that are just
and-
coming from nothing, and it's easy
Yeah.
if you look back at like 60s to 2000s, like. Oh, you can kind of look back and be like, okay, I see where the trajectory's going, like where the soul
she's
of the
the same.
country
She's
is.
like, yeah.
I
It's
like
the
her.
same.
I like her singing.
I'm not gonna disagree. It's like Drake, like it's consumable.
Right.
And it's like the song that YOLO came from. You only live once, dude. That's a catchy fucking song, dude. You know what I mean? But it's like that kind of shit, bro. It's like it's just manufactured. It feels manufactured. Sabrina Carpenter feels manufactured to me. Like she's talented.
Anybody,
but there's a lot of
who-
talented people.
Yeah.
It's like
Anybody who gets to that level of success that quickly,
they were planted.
Well, I wouldn't even say plant. I'd say that they were plucked in the sense of like people hear that, or like shot callers hear that and think, okay, that sounds like something that would fit really well on the radio, that everybody would enjoy. Whereas there are other artists out there like complete opposite end. Do you know Deerhoof?
No.
The band? They're like the complete opposite of like mainstream, like not even close to what you'd hear on the radio. And it's like they're going to stay where they're at. They're going to hit a plateau and, build a strong fan base, but not a large one like what Sabrina Carpenter's got right now.
Well, one that did and that I feel is not a plant is Leve.
Who?
Leve, you know what it is?
Leve?
Lofi.
Is,
Really?
What genre?
I guess jazz and
I don't know if I know that.
pop-ish.
What is this? This is a chick?
Yeah.
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 How? It was what was it? What was her name?
Laufey.
Laufey.
You guys talk about this. I'm
Can you
going to use the
look that up
bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Laufey.
This is our commercial break. This is the Operation Repo.
We're not gonna be able to use this. We have to like.
some repo.
She's I mean, she even came the Moody Center.
Did she fucking
Sold-
the Moody Center,
sold
the
out.
arena?
Sold out. Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy to me that there's like all these celebrities that are that big that I don't even
Yeah.
fucking. I've never even heard of this chick, bro. And maybe I've heard her probably
Yeah.
because if she's big, you probably hear people before you
Right.
know them.
You probably may have heard one of.
That's
her
the thing about
songs.
music, right? Because it's like there'll be like this band. I'm like, I don't know that band. Then you'll hear one of their songs.
Yeah,
You'll
you're
be like,
like, I know that
oh,
song. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
who
yeah,
plays
yeah,
that
yeah.
song. Yeah, you're like, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she
Zed's
blew
dead.
up. I mean, how many views does that have? 91 million, right?
Don't you notice how I get
heard
quiet
this song.
when there's no one
You've heard it?
else
Yeah.
around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same.
not
Oh, the burning pain. Listening to you heart bump out some new soulmate. She's so perfect. Block.
Cody hates that I listen to AI music.
Oh,
And I-
what?
yeah,
I'm
this-
walking out of here.
This is,
Goodbye.
this is the
Ernie's
AI
gone.
music I've been listening to. You want-
This is AI?
No word for the fires, flatten neighbors.
I've heard a couple of like this type before where it's like complete genre flips.
See, but this is like it's AI. It's AI, but it's AI that's a cover.
Yeah.
So it's just an interpretation. It's an AI interpretation, but the song is still written by a human.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, that song we were listening to from the start, somebody did an AI where Frank Sinatra sings that song.
But which song? Which song?
The song we were just listening, the Love from the start.
Lovey.
Oh,
There's a Frank Sinatra, and it's like AI. It's one of those, yeah. And it's,
I mean, this sounds like "Girl from Ipanema."
Around me and you and awkward silence. Don't turn down.
decent. Like,
See,
I would,
but
I
there,
would
okay,
listen to that.
like you hear that, right? You hear that, and you're like, there's something about Sinatra's voice, right? Why?
It's just
Because it's so distinctive. 1,000 people have sang "Girl from Ipanema" or whatever. Nobody quite sounds like Sinatra. I just heard that AI. I'm like, AI can't get it. It doesn't
Right.
have. It still can't get it. As
Right.
good as it is, it can't get it.
There's kind of like an uncanny valley thing, but also like the human ear is so good at
It's
picking
not
up
there. It's
what's real.
It's short.
right. I think it's the human ear can pick up the inflections, like the little things that are like, wait. It's like when you see an AI image, it's like you start noticing like, wait, that something's off, right? But the scary part, as some may say, is that it's getting better.
Yes.
And
I've said this before. I think it's going to follow the same trajectory as CGI, where at first everyone was staunchly against it because it was so easy to tell, like, oh, this is CGI. Whereas now CGI is like
is it?
you could not
Yeah,
not
you
even
can't
know.
tell. Yeah.
AI is going to get to that point where people can't
Bro,
tell.
you're already in the Matrix, dog. What are you talking about?
We're in the computer, dude.
You're in the simulation, dude. This is Sims, dude. We're fucking some retarded aliens fucking 7th grade science experiment, dude.
Unless you
We're
try
a
to
potato
do
clock.
Superman's mustache, then it doesn't look good.
Then it looks terrible.
Yeah.
But they did do this new Superman movie. When he's flying, his hair is all
Dude.
CGI.
Dude, another Superman, bro. It's like fucking shit. Like,
There's another
come
Superman?
up with a new idea.
Yeah, there was a new Superman this year.
Yes.
Oh, the one that just came out.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay, I thought there was another one
Dog.
after him. Like,
Like
just already?
Hollywood
No,
is
not quite yet.
Fucking garbage, dude. It's just like what's the last original movie you saw?
Mickey 17.
Weapons.
Weapons.
Everything, everywhere, all at
Materialist.
once, and that was like 3
Dude,
years
Weapons.
ago.
I love Weapons.
Weapons was so good.
I-
yeah.
My aunt has like one of those Fire Six that's jailbroken, and you can see all the movies that are in theaters like as they drop. And I went with my cousins to see Weapons, and I thought, wow, this is a masterpiece. Like I actually liked it. I enjoyed it.
I have not seen that. What is that about?
It's
when did it come out? I should say.
It came out this
I
year,
think
like
August.
this summer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's basically about it's the story about how one day the students in an elementary classroom just didn't show up to class, and then they disappeared.
They all ran out of their homes at the middle of the night at 2:17.
Yeah.
Except for one student and the teacher, of course.
Yeah, and basically it follows the story of what happened to the students, and it's through different perspectives. It's like through the principal's perspective, the teacher, one of the dads, right, like one of the fathers, and
The cop.
The cop.
Yeah, and then the
And
crackhead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You just have to see it. But anyways, I showed my aunt that movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I just saw that in the movies. It's good. She says it's probably the worst movie she's ever seen. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
The ending, too, is very divided.
It is. That's the only reason it's not a 10. Because I was not satisfied with the ending.
See, I'm on the opposite
It got a little
end.
corny at the end too. I was like, it started off like kind of suspense thriller, and then it ended kind of on the comedy side. I'm like, well, that's an interesting flip. But
There was definitely
It's a good
like,
movie.
you know, some Evil Dead 2-esque like comedy that was going on.
You see those movies that it's like a movie. It's got fucking what's his face from Social Network that played the twins. I forget it. The Army Hammer, the cannibal dude, and like it's like starts out as a movie about like a guy that like gets a job at like a tele sales company or something, and then he escalates up, and then everybody turns into like fucking horse people and shit. It's fucking crazy weird shit. I forget what it's called, but it's like it's famous actors are in it.
that sounds
yeah.
original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
you're not talking about
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of the Belko
But like,
experiment.
okay, but I'm
No.
saying like, there's like different the films are like not all films or not all movies are films.
But we have great series.
All
now.
films
Yes.
are
Yeah.
movies, but not all movies are films.
I think there's a lot
That's
of
what I'm trying to
series
say.
now.
Yes.
There's way too many. I can't keep up.
Josh,
just-
you're
No, yeah.
100% right. There's really good like 10
I don't
episode
hardly watch
series
anything.
Right now.
Landman got
It's
me
good.
actually. Landman is fucking good. It's like the only series I've actually been watching that I've gotten on with because nobody knows how to end a fucking series, dude.
There's the one it's on Netflix. It's about
Breaking Bad's the only series that ever ended perfectly.
Peacemaker's good.
Yeah. Which one?
Peacemaker.
Oh, Peacemaker, yeah. But that's still going, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Peacemaker's solid. There's only a few like Peacemaker, like of the
Boys.
superhero, The Boys,
yeah.
and another
The
Invincible.
Boys. I was on The Boys for like a few seasons. Then I haven't seen.
It's like the big budget, you know, the Marvel, like the Avengers movies, where we're out of that engine right now. And if you look through history, like there are very noticeable upswings and downswings in movie quality. Like you would argue that the 80s was like that was a very like downtime for movies. Then the 90s hit and it was great. And then 2000s like okay, and then 2010s like up until now, and still we're kind of getting like the smoke clearing. It was like the superhero movies, which although isn't everybody's cup of tea, they were massive hits, like undeniably.
Yeah, well, dude, there was the 2000s were the comedy boom, like comedy movies, like so
rom-com.
many
Yeah, yeah,
great
yeah.
comedies
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out in that time frame, and then it's somewhere like the mid to late, like early to mid 2010s, things started to drop off, and it was like comedies just went down the like there's no good comedies hardly anymore, bro. Like there used to be like every year like 2 or 3 that were
Right.
fucking bangers.
It's also how movies are advertised, because there are still comedies out there. They're just like no one knows.
Well, but
about
also
them.
like the comedic voices. Like the thing about comedy is like if you're going in with any like I can't offend you have to be totally free of all of that and say what you're gonna say. And it's people
Yeah.
are so terrified.
Afraid. Yeah.
They all can't be Tropic Thunder.
But
They all can't be super bad.
I would love in 2025 or 2026 to see Robert Downey, and I don't think any black person would disagree with me here, to see him reprise that role or have his own spin-off movie as Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. That shit would be fucking great, dude. Like everyone, like there's outtakes from that movie too, because he was like staying in character, and he just bought into that, and it's like He's acting.
What do you
He's
think?
acting.
Yeah.
What do you think is like the most recent great comedy that's come out?
Movie show.
Movie specifically. Because now, like, because
The fact that I have to even sit
Yeah,
here
yeah.
and
Think about it.
think is not good. It
I
says it's been a
thought,
while.
have y'all seen Materialist? Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans.
Palm Springs was pretty
Pedro
good.
Pascal.
Palm
I mean,
Springs
it
was pretty
funny.
good, but it wasn't very original.
It was like and it wasn't like a pure. If we're talking like a pure comedy where every scene is just a joke.
Yeah.
Like an Anchorman, you know, like literally every
Yeah.
scene is a joke. Like there's no serious scene in that entire fucking movie, dude. And that's a true comedy, dude. To me,
Maybe it's because there's. I think the actors find money elsewhere. Like, oh, we're gonna do a Avengers movie. Maybe I want to do that instead of a comedy movie that's not gonna give me as much money.
even now it's a thing
Well,
to see comedic actors doing dramatic roles. Like
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston in Breaking
Dude,
Bad is a perfect
comedians
example
are
of that.
almost always great dramatic actors.
Bill
Dude. Robin
Burr.
Williams.
Bill Burr was in that Star Wars show.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
You sound like you're a Bill Burr fan, bro. You a
Yeah.
Bill Burr fan?
Yeah, no, I love a lot of comedians. Jerry Seinfeld. I like right now what's his name? He's
You like Mulaney? John
Oh,
Mulaney?
yeah.
Yeah,
he's
Mulaney's
great.
great. Yeah.
You know, I like all the late night. You know, like the Steven.
Oh,
Jimmy.
dude, he's terrible, dude. Fucking late. You really like late night, dude? It's
Yeah.
fucking so bad.
I
dude.
like it.
Dude. Here's the thing. Balance matters.
Well, they do talk
Okay,
about
it's
a lot
so
about politics. Yeah.
Yes.
suck the left's dick off every show, all show. I don't mind it, you know,
Yeah.
but you gotta have balance. Like when it lost that, and SNL's guilty, dude. Same thing. I think they kind of reined it back a little.
They've definitely reined it back.
In
There was a
last-
period of
more
time where it was
recently,
very strong.
It feels like the tide shifted maybe a little, but there was a while there where it's like, bro, this shit ain't funny, dude. It's like
I think it started in 2016.
Yeah, 2016 for
when
sure.
Kate McKinnon,
Even earlier
this
than
is,
that, maybe.
I go back to my old podcast. I had a moment from talking about this very thing. It was Usama Siddiqui, who one day we'll have on this, dude. And it was like when she dabbed her, like she did that piano thing after Hillary lost, and you're waiting for the payoff, right? You're like, there's gonna be a payoff. There's gonna be a payoff, and then the payoff is her like dabbing her eye, like. You're like this. They're not even trying to be funny. They're not even trying to be like. I was like the
There's no
episode after
angle
9/11
humor
was
here.
funnier than that shit, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, going to the late night thing, I think there is undoubtedly one.
Why do you think
greatest-
Colbert's getting
well,
canceled, bro?
He's the greatest late night host to ever do it,
Is
Conan O'Brien.
I would argue Letterman.
I would say it's a tie between Carson, Letterman, or O'Brien.
I think that
Yeah.
the biggest, dumbest thing that NBC ever did was not giving Conan some
The
time
Late
to
Show.
get his sea legs.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
You know, because he never got enough time to figure out what that show was going to be for him. Because every host is different, right?
Right.
But man, it could have been like fucking Leno.
I'm gonna go Arsenio Hall.
A real deep cut.
Yeah.
No, and I think
Sally Jesse Raphael.
No, he got kicked off because he put on what's his name? Forgot his name, but he brought somebody on from that was preacher of Islam. I can't remember his name, but anyway, that's why he got kicked
He
off.
got shoot off the airways there.
Yep, and he had like a
Damn.
really hot show.
I think in terms of longevity, that's why I pick O'Brien. I mean, I know
he
like,
had his
Louis
own thing.
Farrakhan.
Yeah.
Sorry, there we go.
Yeah.
No, Conan is just like his show was unique, like that.
Yeah.
It was the only one that stood on
and
its
it
own.
didn't feel gimmicky.
It was naturally funny.
That's
Yeah.
the thing about Fallon.
I cannot
It feels
stand
so
Fallon. It's-
Yeah,
fucking
Fallon is,
gimmicky. It's all
Yeah.
one big gimmick show, dude. And it's like,
It's like this podcast.
and he hey man, fucking you're the one that listen to shit, so fuck you. No, dude, but it's like it like I don't feel sincerity in it. I feel more just like he's just playing that part and doing that thing with guests and just wanting to be liked by the guests.
Yeah.
Letterman didn't fucking care if you liked him or not. His guests, he didn't care.
There was times where
like,
he was kind of a asshole.
who Letterman?
Yeah, for
where
sure.
he was being too
Sure.
pushy. I think I can't remember
Sure.
who it was.
I'll agree with that. But
Yeah.
On the flip side, he might have guests being dicks, and he's like he doesn't care. He's not like
Yeah.
he wasn't as like Fallon just wants to be liked by everyone. That you can tell he's like a puppy.
But
Like,
Conan
love
is
me.
just naturally himself.
Conan,
He doesn't
and he's
feel like
fucking great, and everybody loves him.
Yeah.
because he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite Conan is when Bill Burr is like the guest.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just
Because Conan
no matter how many
knows-
times I
yeah.
watch him,
They
it just-
understand each other, bro. Conan knows how to give him runway. Just go.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, go.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna give you all the lead you need. You spin your wheels. I'm just gonna be here to sort of like guide if
And
we
because
need
Conan
to.
is who he is, his ego's not going to get involved where he feels like he needs to tag in to like get part of the like he's going to let it be his guest's moment. You know, it's like that's
And when he is making a joke, Conan like he's always the butt of the joke.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's always
Yeah.
he's always making it at his own expense.
Yeah.
Plus too with how he involves his crew and his writers, like
he seems like a genuinely good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Kimmel, you know, he probably is a good person, but I think you can just tell that it's AI. Like, you know, it's just
it's almost like he's
fake.
acting like a late night host rather than actually being one. Yeah.
But I like Steven.
See,
And I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, Steven has his own
I don't-
environment. There
Yeah.
are interviews with Steven that I really like,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he does connect with a guest. Specifically, the one with
he lost me, man. And it's like I actually agree that he's not bad, dude. But like whenever he just went so far in the vaccine shit, I'm like, bro, fuck you, man. Like with the like pimping this shit, like, dude, get out of here, bro.
He
Like,
didn't
I can't-
lean too hard into politics, especially over the past year. But also, you have to look back at early on with like the Colbert Report, where he was playing a character
Yeah.
that
Well-
was exclusively political hyperbole.
Well, like let's like take the example. Let's look at like the heyday, what would be considered the heyday of late night television, right?
Right.
Carson, what was it? Non-political, right?
Yeah. he
it
just
was an
interviewed-
entertainment show.
It was more about like entertainment news
yeah,
at night.
Yeah, exactly. He's keeping it. He's keeping it in the middle, so like it's like Jordan, like Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah.
Understanding that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audience, you can't act like half the audience doesn't exist, or that they're just fucking scumbags who you don't even
Right.
care enough
Right.
to try to like cater to like you know
Bill
play
Maher
to.
did it.
Well, no, but Bill Maher, dude, Bill Maher's he's a 2001 liberal, but he's drifted into like 2025, dude, because.
a level of snobbery with Bill Maher.
That's his biggest
yeah.
problem. He like I like him, but I can also understand people that don't like him.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Especially when he did that stuff with who was that other James Corden?
Yeah. Oh, I was just watching a video about that guy, dude. He.
Oh yeah, he's like
Whatever
the
happened to him?
opposite of O'Brien.
What was that Ricky
where
Gervais
he's
joke?
universally
Yeah.
hated.
What is it? Fucking James Corden played a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats. Dude. Bro. Oh, fucking love Gervais. No, like that's the other one where on the front end, like
Yeah.
the facade is
Yeah.
like everybody I think liked him at first.
Oh yeah,
Corden.
James? Yeah.
Especially being British.
I did. Yeah, I did too. I thought I liked what was it, karaoke in the car?
Yeah, carpool
There
karaoke.
you
Like
go.
that was a
I liked
huge
that.
hit.
Yeah. But I just think I think him and Bill both hurt each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think just Bill was able to keep his stuff less intact than James. I mean, James
Yeah.
lost the show, and I don't even know what he's up to right now.
James definitely
not
had,
working.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's like
He had a lot more like public hate, whereas Bill Maher, I feel like being a little bit more political, naturally
He
has
just had a
people
longer-
who will put that stuff to the side.
he had a longer. What do you call it? I feel like his fans would be like, yeah.
Oh, James is an asshole. That's why.
Yeah, James
he's,
is,
that's
yeah.
that's what it is. He's a
Yeah.
dickhead.
I've
In just real life, he's a dickhead.
I've read the stories.
There was a
where, like,
Reddit AMA where he
Yeah.
got fucking like eviscerated in the comments, bro. It was fucking ridiculous.
There's even a restaurant that like
he-
came out and was
yeah.
like he
He
was
was an
hands
asshole.
down the
Yeah.
worst patron that we've ever had
Yeah.
to deal with.
Him and Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen,
Yeah.
that was another one where it was like fall
The
from
ones that
grace.
are the most
the-
affable and ha and fun and yay and ha, and then the like monsters, dude. Just
Yeah.
fucking Ellen's a monster.
What's
bro.
the guy from Star Trek?
James? No.
William Shatner.
No, you're talking about the newer Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't forget his name. Patrick Stewart. Dude.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this one.
This was like where he was like,
Oh yeah, and he was just pouting on stage.
Are up here, and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. There we go.
From where I was sitting, I can see your belly. Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
One more. Do you want one more?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What was the one more?
If you fancy the Jonas Brothers, cover your belly.
For whatever it's worth, I like your belly, so.
What the fuck?
When was this? 15 years ago. Dang, that's
That was before he had a show or like any real.
Dang, you have YouTube Premium?
Yeah.
What type of people am I dealing with?
bro, what are you? Who are you, bro?
We hate ads, but we want to pay to not have ads.
Fucking dude, I'm nothing but premium, bro. I don't fuck around with these ads. Fucking now they just put the ads in the fucking videos, dude. It's all they fucking
Yeah.
Own nothing.
Same problem.
Yeah. Own nothing. Rent everything.
It depends on what video you're watching. If it's like a, like a video that has a lot of views or from a channel that popular,
Yeah.
you'll get like lots of
The
ads.
best was when I pulled up the Bill Hicks marketing and advertising video, and there was a fucking ad on it.
Dude. Yeah, ads are getting ridiculous, man. It's
Well,
everyone's
it's like, and
mission
also
in life to avoid
they're
them.
embedding them in like because we all doom scroll. I'm sure. I feel like
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
universal phenomenon at
Yeah.
this point.
Now Instagram has,
But they're
the
embedding
Reels.
that people are
Yeah.
getting the way they're getting people to do ads is they're going create this in a way that feels like so they're getting smarter about how they get in keep you
Well,
Trying to fool you into thinking it's not an ad.
well,
exactly.
like Snap.
exactly.
I don't know if you use Snapchat, but like when you open Snap, it's the first thing you'll see. Like if you go to your chats, is an ad, and it's like what? And now the other day with Reels too, I was like on a reel, and then I saw at the top, ad will start in 5, 4, 3. I'm like what? And then an ad. I'm like what?
Yeah.
It seems like
What?
medias right now, they're kind of testing the waters again because there was that huge thing like 10 years ago where who manages like advertisement, like in terms of like the legality, like what 3-letter agency does it?
FCC.
FCC.
ICE.
They were cracking down on that, especially on YouTube with advertising towards young kids.
The DEA.
Yeah, drugs for sure. And now it feels like okay, we're how much do we have to
yes.
actually label this as this is an advertisement,
yeah.
Versus like sponsored
Wasn't it,
posts.
I think it was the CDC, right? Because it was advertising like.
No, that's medical.
I think
I
it's
think
just-
it's FAC.
It's just
no, that's
annoying,
planes.
bro. It's like
Oh, it was
tasteless.
the 3-letter word that shut down Kimmel.
Yeah, I think it was
FAA, right?
Yeah, it's-
FCC.
It was an
What are
F
you talking
something,
about?
yeah.
The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission.
I think.
Yeah, but
probably
there
what
you
you're
go.
talking about,
Well, it's
dude.
FCC, but
That's what I said already. I
They
said that,
do
while
no,
back.
because they do like censorship and like what can and cannot be
Right.
said.
Yes.
but it's
they're the Federal
specifically
Communications Commission. They
Is it another agency that does like advertisement in terms of advertise? I know advertising to kids was the whole thing
Yeah,
back
yeah.
10 years ago.
I don't
I don't know if they do
I
the
don't know
same
how
thing.
how that works, but I mean, like in general, dude. Yeah, advertising is just everything is built around how to sell you more shit.
Yeah.
because that's what literally that's the whole engine of what capitalism is.
It's supposedly it's listening, right?
Yeah.
Like if you say,
it's not supposedly.
if you
It's
say- It is.
definitely, and it's not listening. It's recording.
if you say dog,
Dude,
then you'll
come
see
on.
advertisements for.
Yeah,
It's
I
no
dogs or
100%, bro. Yes.
I've seen people testing that of like,
Yeah.
oh,
This
I'm going to
used
talk
to be
about
controversial, by the way.
Well, now
like
it's
when we
like-
were coming up, bro, it was controversial, dog. Now it's not. Now it's just like, yeah, we're listening, duh.
Yeah.
Right to
Like, what?
privacy is not a thing anymore.
It is though. It should be.
It should be,
This
but
is
it's
why we
not.
need an internet bill of fucking rights, bro, because privacy is going out the fucking window. We need a fucking political candidate. Somebody, it's not going to be me, but somebody needs to come up and say, we need an internet bill of rights. This needs to be a key campaign or key political point to like bring up, because it has to be, because otherwise we're going to China, bro. We're going to China. They're going to have social credit fucking systems. And it's like, you can't book a ticket on whatever if your score's not like, all that shit is what they want here, bro.
Well, that's happening in China in the regulation of the internet, not in the sense of advertising, but in the sense of what you can and cannot access.
Yeah.
Which is nearly impossible to manage because
commies,
of the sheer size of the internet. Like,
and how many people live in China?
That too, yeah. Population
Yeah.
and scale. Like, the majority of the internet are not the 5 websites that you visit every day.
But like,
true.
The thing I said though was like, after COVID, we didn't become less like China. We became more like China. America, like at least like even from like 15 or 20 years ago, we were all proud to be nothing like China, right? Nobody wanted to be like China was rightfully seen as the not good country that it is. It's been like, and it's not. It's just gotten better PR is all it's gotten. It's not that there's still fucked up shit happening there, and there's still, people are. But they're also like, what is it, Stockholm syndrome? Almost like a lot of those citizens probably, because it's like that's all they know.
Yeah.
Whereas they don't know like a free society like the way we do in that way. But it's like,
oh yeah, there's no true perspective to have of like good and bad in terms of like the countries. It's all about what you as an American see and how your country's painted and like how like the pride that you're supposed to have and like how you're supposed to view other countries. And then same thing happens in every country in the world. It's like, that's why everyone is pissed at us for being number one.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I'm talking about my music life.
Who said this was a music podcast? This is a podcast.
I talked about piano for like.
You're lucky we didn't get here earlier.
I'm trying to think back. Where did we like take a wrong exit and like
6, 7,
dude?
Yes,
6, 7.
All it started
It's
at
my
6, 7,
fault.
man.
It's my fault.
You give us a bone, we'll chase it.
Talk
dude.
about your music. No,
What is this
Dude.
button for?
it's the easy button, bro.
Yeah,
That's, all
Oh,
we
that's
have
what
to
it's
do.
for?
yeah.
Just to make things easy, bro.
It's the easy button.
I thought this was gonna like.
Let's
I
figure
was
this
thinking
out. How
something
can we
bigger.
relate all this back in some way to music in a
To
way?
music.
That's what we want to do. Where is music going?
How does music tie
become?
into all
music
this?
is
Well, music. Ties
music
in-
is still good, but it's also
you
a lot more
associate-
shit.
the times to music. So 2025 could be the Tyler the Creator year. So when we think back, I don't know, 10 years from now. So we're in 2035. You will look like 50, but you're gonna be 30? And we're gonna think back and like, 2025, yeah, the 6, 7 year, the Don't Tap the Glass, Sabrina Carpenter, associate events, and music ties into that.
That's pop culture, really, in
Yeah.
the same way that
And
we
it's-
look at the 70s as like Led Zeppelin, Black
Yeah.
Sabbath, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, but
yeah.
that period like from like 65 to 70, dude, it's crazy as far as music goes.
Yeah, there's every year has good. I mean, we won't know. I mean, who knows? 100 years from now, they might look back and be like, "Oh wow, 2025 was the year for music," and we just don't know.
Yeah, it's all perspective and hindsight.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, like 65 to 70, like the reason why the music was so good is because Vietnam was happening. Like
Yeah.
it's like bad.
All the music that was protesting the war, a lot of good music came out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a unit, like there was a collective
And then people
feeling,
used
a
it for the
community.
exact opposite reason. Of
Oh yeah. There was a community feeling as to why we were all listening to that music, not us, but
What
know.
you're saying is we need some sort of national struggle to be able to write.
We're
to
all
make better
struggling
art.
right now, dude.
No, well,
Obviously not. Your boy has YouTube Premium. That's not struggling. That's
Dude, Mr.
perks.
Moneybags over
That's-
the
here.
perks,
that's
bro.
that's
this
a
is
sign of,
this is
like,
how Josh
I have money.
Josh Cabaza rolls, bro.
That's the sign of success when you can have your subscriptions and not worry about
this is
them.
the first time I've seen a YouTube Premium.
It's $20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have it
20
too. But I have
bucks.
it because also you get with that YouTube Music, which is basically
You also
the
get
music.
a ton of free movies.
So
I also have it, so you're kind of
Yeah, you do get a ton of
Oh,
free
y'all
movies.
are all
actually.
just sharing.
You do. Their movie catalog is not the worst. It's
No,
actually
no.
it's as good as any.
But you still have to pay for the movie, right?
No. When you there's paid movies, but then when you pay for the premium, you can do the free movies, and
Without
there's
the
like
ads.
there's a ton
There's no
of free
ads.
movies.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them. I mean,
I
like a
hadn't thought about
shitload.
that. Yeah,
The thing I like about YouTube is probably more than any other app, they're constantly switching movies out too.
Oh, yeah.
like adding bringing movies in, whatever.
Another thing too with
It's on the
YouTube
side
Premium,
too.
watching.
You got to go to the free tab because you
Yeah.
can see like all the
Where do you go there?
on the side. It's it's show more. There you go, movies and TV, and then scroll down and then
it says at the top
or
free.
free. Yeah,
tab.
sorry. There you go. So like, I mean, the free movies that they have, I mean, they have like
El Nacho Libre, that's
Oh
good.
wow.
Falling Down's fucking great, dude.
Truman Show.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're good.
Not bad.
It's also the only. Oh, Falling Down is a great movie.
Pacific Rim.
dude,
Do you think
Or you-
Cats is on there?
what's up? Oh,
My
yeah.
favorite movie of all time, The Thing.
The thing.
Before Michael Douglas got mouth cancer
Yep.
from eating too much pussy.
So much pussy. It's also the only.
Nightcrawler's a fucking weird movie.
It's the only place you can watch a movie where there's a comment section.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
It's like you're in a theater.
Yeah, I don't have $20 for that.
Get comments. You scroll down,
Yeah.
like someone's time marking.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about YouTube now is that if you're watching a video, now the comments, if you don't have them open, they'll just switch.
Oh yeah,
And it'll
like,
just and it'll
there's
relate
no top
to the
comments
it'll
anymore.
relate to the moment you're watching.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Another weird thing about YouTube, and this is Tarantino specific, they're not through YouTube movies or like premium. A lot of his movies are just free on YouTube. Like people ripped it, uploaded it, and like no copyright.
Yeah.
Like that's unheard of.
That's why I don't get it because like they have the scanning of how does how do these movies slip past?
Well, I think it's him saying like,
He doesn't care.
yeah, it was like I don't care. It's like I want people to watch this.
Well, at this point, media is like it's kind of unrealistic to think that you're going to get paid on your media like the same way you would have even 10 years ago. Like because it's just so easy to pirate shit now, dude, and it's so hard to regulate it because there's so many
Yeah. But
That's the thing though with music. Like I think with your earnings, like would you say like most of your music earnings are live performance? Do you teach at all, or are you just
yeah. At one point, I had, I think, over 30 students, and now I'm down to 2.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, this year for some reason this year I've been playing a lot.
Yeah.
And I have my rate, and then people are okay with it,
Mm-hmm.
And it's good enough for me to make a decent living,
Yeah.
What's your demographic like? Are they younger players, older players?
Hispanic.
Dude, whoever pays me, bitch.
Latin X, there you go. That's the correct term.
No, you're definitely playing with guys well above you, like well older than you.
I've played with. Let me rephrase this. Let me see. I've made music with. I've made music with people younger than me, my age, a little older than me, older people who are nobody, people that are, like, oh dang, you're pretty big, and it's all just from one gig. I can do a gig here and then like, oh, can you come play at my wedding? Sure. Let me go play at this wedding. Oh, dang, you're this famous person at this wedding. You want me to play where? Oh, yeah. And then it just...
Dude,
Yeah, so-
weddings pay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think,
Especially if you're a DJ.
well, that, and I think as a pianist, you have the opportunity to just be like, because I've had people reach out like, can you do this wedding? And I think I've done 30-something weddings so far.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's always stories with weddings. But anyways, somebody had reached out and they were like, hey, can you play at my wedding? I only have like a budget of $400 and I want they wanted, for some reason they wanted like a trio or like a small jazz combo. And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know, 100 person, and then for like 2 or 3 hours, I'm like, is it gonna be enough? How about this? I do solo piano, 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah. It depends what they want to get out of the experience.
Yeah.
If they want just
And-
like light ambient, like not people paying attention,
Yeah.
or like a band with a dance floor sort of thing.
Yeah, but weddings can be good money. Any gig can be good money. You have to be able to say, you have to be able to stand your ground on what you're worth. I'm not saying I'm worth $1,000, 10,000, but I think I am worth 100 an hour. And if you're not okay with that, then sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's getting harder to say, oh, let me get you in touch with this other person, because then I feel like, well, this person shouldn't. Why would they want this gig? You know, play 2 hours at a bar and it's $20 and a drink. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that would want to do that.
Well, and it's
Unless it's someone that's like hungry for the experience.
and also doesn't have. I mean,
But
it's
then you're setting the standard of like, oh, well, if they can do it, then you should drop your rate. I'm like, should
No,
I?
because
No.
bro, what it comes down to is you get what you pay for, bro. And
Yeah.
like if you want like top quality
Yeah.
talent in your establishment, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to pay for it, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just how it
And-
works.
And I'm not like top quality, but I have.
You are top quality,
No,
bro.
I think
Dude,
I'm
it's cool to be modest, and
No,
bro, I'm telling you, bro, your playing dog is like, it's the kind that makes me a giddy, like gets me giddy because it's so good, because it's like it's effortless. You're the best kind of talented, which is like all the people that are that skilled at something. You make it look easy.
Hispanic?
That too. Why do you keep going back to this, bro?
It's a secret, dude.
Yeah,
No, but
the
it's
secret
but it's like
Secret
you make it
sauce.
look easy, but it's like you're skilled enough, dude, that you can
No,
ask for
I'm
what
not-
you're asking. You're not asking too much
you know,
because you
I'm
have
not
the
saying-
talent to back it up.
I'm not saying that I haven't put in a lot of work to get where I am, but the only reason I'm saying I'm not top quality is because I have seen top quality. And once you see it, you're like, dang, I'm not at that level. And there's, fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you see it, there's hundreds of those musicians or groups that are top quality, and you're like, dang, I'm not even in the top 100.
Dog.
Why would I even consider myself top quality?
I feel like I disagree with you because I get where you're coming from,
Mm-hmm.
but like I go out and check out a fair amount of live music in this town, bro. Like I'm pretty out there about it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of piano players. I see a lot of great fucking dog. You're in a conversation with anybody I've seen in town, bro. I'm serious. You are. I don't care who it is. You're in the conversation, bro. Your talent is just, it's there. It speaks for itself, and that's why you can command what you do. And it surprises me to hear you say you feel that way, because to me, I'm like, I see you and I'm like, dude, it's good to be humble, but you should also not ever you have the right to have a lot of confidence about what you do,
Well,
because you're
the way I'm confident is I'm confident with my playing.
Yeah.
And I'm confident with the rate I charge. You know, I'm not gonna.
Well, and that they match.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's first of all, I think, you know, if this is like the worst pianist in Austin and this is the best one, I can happily say I'm probably right in the middle, because I have seen way too many that are way ahead of me, not just in age, playing. They're just ahead of me, and I think I wouldn't consider myself top quality.
And that's a difficult perspective
Yeah.
to be in, being the one that's having to sell yourself and like put a monetary value on what you do.
For me, it's other people, like you,
Bro.
I'm getting free advertisement.
I'm not,
right
but
now.
I'm like, and I'm not doing this. Listen, bro, again, it's like, I'm not trying to get you to like me. I'm not like,
Yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
telling
I
you
don't,
what
but
I,
yeah.
I'm just why I invited you, dude.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just telling you what I see. And I'm being,
Yeah.
I'd like to think, for me, I try to call fair balls and strikes in terms of like players I see around town on any instrument.
Right.
And some
Yeah.
I may have more authority to speak on others, but
Yeah.
you know, I played percussion, I'm familiar with piano enough.
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I can say something like, and it's so, yeah, to me, it's like, I feel like I'm just calling a fair game here, you know, in terms of what I see.
Yeah.
He'll
and-
call me shit to my face.
Yeah.
No,
all the time.
I always appreciate the people that, you know, admit that they like my playing. And I appreciate them even more when they talk good about my playing to other people. because that's how you get more gigs and more exposure and people wanting to hear you play.
I hope somebody sees
'Cause,
this,
you know-
and you get a gig off this.
Y'all haven't
great.
heard me play. I mean, besides your stalking friend who's like, "This is a YouTube video, blah blah blah." But you know, it's one thing seeing something, you know, on social media or whatever, than when you're in person. And I think the best thing I can say is I let my playing do the talk, and that's it. I'm not gonna go around and tell people I'm really good, I'm top quality. You should come hear me play. As a matter of fact, I rarely post now when I'm gonna play. I always post after the fact, like I get a picture with the group I'm playing or whatever, and like put it out for the masses.
Well, when you're doing it like you're doing it, like it's like you can't invite people to every show. You know, you might have certain shows. You're like, people should come to this show.
And to me, it's
like,
and I'm not trying to hate on my friends. It's weird seeing somebody post like, I'm playing Marble Falls. Come check it out.
yeah.
The odds of your 300 followers going all the way to Marble Falls to see like maybe a close friend or family member.
But they've got to let all those followers know that they are playing Marble Falls.
Well, but
Which-
I do it after the fact. I don't
Yeah.
let them know before, like, come hear me play.
I don't promote things.
I don't. I really don't. I don't. I just.
What would be after the fact? I guess you're kind of still.
It's like a Bigfoot sighting, right? It's like, oh, he was there. Now he's gone.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know, it's like.
Well, I think you just play a lot too, and it's like realistically, it's like
I don't
you're not going to
need-
invite people to every goddamn gig you do.
know, yeah.
you know,
And
it's like-
like I said, this year I've been playing a lot. I mean, there was some times where I was playing every day, and if not, some of those weeks where I was playing 7 days. I think it was 1 week in May and then one in August, where I played every day, and then 2 or 3 of those days I played 2 times. And it's like, which number 1 is good. You want to be playing. Number 2, you're making money, and
yeah,
I don't know, you're just playing. Some people play like once a month or something. I'm like, dang, that's tough.
dude. Well, but it's
hard
like
to stay
also
sharp like that. Yeah.
you know, you're actually making your living. You know,
Yeah.
so you're in a category that's a lot of people in town are playing gigs that they're not. They have a day job. You know, they're not. This is not their main.
Yeah. And, you know, throughout the day, I go and work with the schools back where I'm from, different districts, and that's my day job. And I just do lessons, or if they're like, hey, can you come help me with this music-wise thing? And even musicians that I meet, they're like, oh, hey, man, I teach at this elementary, or I teach at this middle school. Can you come hear my band or whatever? Can you come help me out? And I'll do that in the day. And it's weird it's weird when I have nothing to do. That's such a weird feeling. It's like I'm home and I'm like, what do I do?
Well, dude,
I want to do something, and I'm like,
you're active out there, bro. You're gigging. But also, I think a good thing for you too, bro, is like, and I'll probably see here, like the hang is also important to go out and support people that that you might play with, or that are just people you like in the scene, and it's like they remember that too, and it's like that helps build those relationships that way too.
And I try to go out to as many shows and concerts, not just as friends, but just professional groups or whatever. And I believe it or not, I love listening to music. I would rather listen to music than be playing music. To me, it's just more, especially if they're a good group or whatever. It can be orchestral, a pop concert, or rave, whatever it is, jazz. As long as it's good, man, it's good music. So you know, and I enjoy listening more than I do playing.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's like, to me, it's the both. You want to be playing, but sometimes just to be able to listen, just to be able to take it in. And like, because the experience of music is, as a player, I mean, when you're playing, it's a different experience. But to be just the listener, you know.
Have you ever thought that vaping is going to contribute to coughing?
I was trying to hold my cough in. This is
holding the air.
Anyway, but yeah. Speaking of too, where do you have any regular gigs around town that you play, or is it just kind of like you sit in like pretty often with like certain place? Like
it's.
I feel like I've seen you on Half Step like more than once. I feel like on a Tuesday.
So Marcel, who is the OG piano player for that group.
Yeah.
Not the OG, but he's the main guy.
Yeah.
He was out a lot this summer because he was playing with Ty Myers.
Mm.
And
With Mike Davila too.
yeah, and that's how I got that. That's how I got in that, and it basically became every Sunday and Tuesday, and then a few private events, probably like 5 or so, I think.
Yeah.
We got to go play here at this party or this fundraiser or whatever, but I've never had a consistent gig.
Yeah.
To this day, even church, and it's funny because if you know anything about music history, Mozart didn't get his church job until he basically died or something. So he was always looking for work, and I'm not consistently
Trying to get that good church money.
I'm not consistently looking for work, but I don't have a consistent job, and to this day, I've applied. I don't know how many churches. I can't get a church job, but I'm always playing at church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Whether it's this church or that church or, can you come sub? All right.
It's always a fill-in sort of thing.
Yeah, I've never been the main guy, and
I think too it's like a community thing. It's like the church probably wants to keep people that are like
and the other thing
within
is
that church's community.
Well, and the other thing is that they don't want to pay.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
They think, well, some of the smaller ones will be like, well, we can't afford blah blah blah, and at the beginning I kind of feel like, dang, yeah, I probably shouldn't charge him, but no, I mean the priest goes up there, he makes money just to preach. Mm-hmm. I should make money to go play music.
By the way, they have the money; they're tax exempt.
I don't know why they always bring up that excuse of like, we don't have the money.
He's all powerful, all knowing, and all wise. Somehow, just can't handle money.
Yeah, and it's like, but there are some churches that are willing to pay, that were willing to pay the price that I asked. Which my rate has always been the same. If we're gonna rehearse, it's $1 a minute.
Dude, the real church money is in Dallas, bro.
Oh yeah, Dallas. They got the mega
Some
churches.
serious church money up there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the other thing is,
but
I
it's
don't
like
agree
also
with
you
what
don't.
they're saying.
That's not your aspiration. I feel like, right? I mean, like
No.
It's a thing you do, but
it
it's
pays
not
the bills.
Yeah, you know,
part of
and but I feel like those churches. I feel like also if I don't agree with what they're saying, it's like, do I really want to play here?
Yeah.
Was Jesus really there? Maybe not.
It is. Yeah, there is like that moral aspect of like, how much do I want to like tie myself?
Like, why
to
are they
this?
looking at me like this? Feel weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean, you people? You know, it's like,
you never go full retard,
yeah.
bro.
You know, I once met
you more shredded than a julienne salad, man.
I once met this pastor, and he was definitely racist.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
You know, but some of them don't show it.
No.
This-
If they're good, they don't. Yeah.
No. But this one, he
Good
showed
racists
it,
hide it.
and I was like, "What
Bro.
am I?" I'm like, "What am I doing playing here?" Just
Some
one
of
my
them wear it
buddies-
like a badge of honor, dude. Yeah, which
No.
is
Yeah,
not.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
It's like, all right.
Yeah. Nah, bro. It's
One time I played at I hope they're not watching. I probably not. But
well, nobody's watching at this very
so
moment.
I
but-
did a gig in Tyler, and that afternoon was the afternoon. It was a Saturday afternoon, and we were about to play our first song. We were about to start playing our set, and on my phone I just see on my Apple News that Donald Trump had been shot. This is when he was trying to be the campaign to be reelected, and I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, but then I saw the pictures. I'm like, he looks fine. Whatever. I played, didn't even think about it. Well, the next morning, that was easy. the next morning, I went to play at this church, and I think it was my first time playing at this church. And
they were like, fight.
so, and everybody looked very sad, and I'm like, what is going on? And there was supposed to be a choir. Well, only 2 people showed up for the choir. I'm like, what is?
So this is a small
I'm
choir.
like, on the email it said there was gonna be a choir. Yeah, there's usually more of us, but even my husband's supposed to be here. I was talking to this lady, but he's not here because of what happened last night. I was like, what?
The
I'm like,
Trump
I'm
assassination?
thinking like, what happened that shook this little church to its core that they're not even showing up to church? And then the pastor, I think pastor comes in and starts the sermon and like, today we're in it's a sad day, blah blah.
We're in
blah,
a state
blah.
of
We're in
potential mourning.
Yeah, and like and all this other stuff. And I'm still clueless, you know. I'm playing whatever. And then we finish, and then I asked one of the choir members. I'm like, so what? Is there something that happened here in town, or like somebody in the like one of the members something happened? Oh, sweetie, did you not hear? Like, no, our president was shot. Joe Biden? Donald Trump. I'm like, oh, okay.
Former president.
I'm like, what? And, you know, I ended up talking to a lot of people that came up to me like, oh, you're really good, blah, blah, blah. You should play here more often. And same thing, like a sad day. And like, I felt after that, I'm like,
Dude,
this
I'll tell you one fucking thing, bro. It's a good thing that it fucking hit his ear. And dude, I'm not kidding, bro. I like shudder at what might have happened in America if he had been shot. If he had been like if he had been Charlie Kirk. Everybody talks about Civil War. I'm like, fuck. I think that could have triggered one.
Definitely
I think it legitimately could have triggered a civil war, dude. Like that. Like we are all lucky that didn't happen. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Fucking.
Well, I mean,
how do we get to Trump? We're gonna want Trump again
because I did this church gig.
Yeah,
and being weird about it.
Sure.
But I mean, even I think right now it's for me it's not. But I think it's people get uncomfortable talking about Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah,
and it's such a weird
situation.
Not Candace Owens.
It's a weird name to say in public, even with friends. Because I have friends from, you know, from both sides, middle, whatever, wherever you are in the range. And I feel like Donald Trump. You know.
From both sides.
Yeah. You know.
That was an impression of Colbert's impression
There
of
you
Trump.
go, yeah. But, you know, and you bring up that name and it's like, there's like tension. It's like, it's not that taboo to say his name, but it's always like, you know what I mean? It's like, what?
I'll tell you what, all is fucking weird is what it is. All the shit that's happened after the fucking fact, like all the investigations, fucking weird.
Even now with his wife now, they're like...
She's acting weird.
Oh, yeah, him.
Why is Candace Owens the only one asking any questions? Why, like, to me, it's like all the people around him, they seem really content to just take everything at face value.
It's like...
And people like Candace Owens are raising very legitimate questions, and they're all going, nom, 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 nom. You know,
it's like, no, the bow is neatly wrapped
Bro.
on that. We don't want another Epstein situation where people want the truth.
Fuck that. Whenever I heard saw the headline of the bullet and it had the Antifa fucking inscription, I'm like, this is engineered. This is too neat. There's too much of this all just a nice little bow. Like this kid, I don't know who the fuck he is, Tyler, whatever. Dude. There's way more going on that feels very off with that whole situation. I'm like,
I've never been big into the conspiracies, and you know, what happened to him was, I think, sad. I don't think it should happen to anyone, but it didn't affect me when I heard it. I'm like, oh damn, this guy passed away.
Yeah,
that's tough, you know. But then seeing how people reacted to it was unexpected. I was not expecting that, and then I'm just not that I'm not big into it. I just don't pay attention to it. I don't spend my time.
It's a matter of how it affects your own life.
Yeah.
Like how much in a real world context is this going to change? Like maybe that day at work, it's going to be like, you know, the conversation.
Yeah.
But, you know, a couple weeks later, people are going to move on.
Well, has it been a month now?
No, it's been more than that.
Yeah,
it's the day before September 11th. So.
Oh, wow. So it's about 2 months now.
Yeah.
Over 2 months.
Coming up to 3.
And we're still talking about it, and his...
Well, I think it's gonna get talked about because the
I
fucking shit is shady as fuck.
I just wasn't expecting that.
He was telling people they were gonna kill him. And not only that, he's like, literally, Candace Owens has shown the text messages of him like, I'm leaving. I can't be pro-Israel anymore. And guess what? Now all the shit that's happened since then, Israel's coming in. All that money that he didn't want any part of is now part of the organization that he like created and ran and loved. He wanted nothing to do with that money.
Yeah.
And now so you tell me. And like and also look at fucking Erica Kirk's parents and their affiliations and
Yeah,
it's all
they're
gets
like,
very
Yeah.
It's not.
You know, I mean,
but
Connections are tied.
To
and
me, it's like I don't care enough to like get emotional about it. I think it was
just
I think it
concerning.
was gross the way people reacted. A lot of people like
Yeah.
I think you're sick in your head if
Yeah.
you're rejoicing over this. Like you're
Yeah.
sick in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
But like it
it's like-
definitely is.
I don't care if you don't like the guy, but also like he died.
and he
Yeah,
has
like
kids.
it's like he has
and a
kids
wife.
and like
and
On
like,
a
I just-
human level, that's
yeah,
very
like and like
Yes.
you know maybe if this guy had been like an awful person, but like he talked like he
Yeah.
talked that was his crime talking.
right.
Like so.
Yeah, and it's such a weird time to live in because, you know, we may look back and be like, well, talking is a crime.
Yeah.
Or what you say to an extent can be a crime. For me, what was not just interesting, well, number one was how much attention it got and how big it blew up. And number two was the reactions from both sides. I mean, I had friends that I was disappointed in that were like, oh, yeah, he's dead. And then I was also disappointed in people defending some of the things he was saying, like, well, it was taken out of context and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how do you take out of context if you're a black pilot, I don't trust you? What? How do you take that? You don't need context.
I
He's
mean, we
saying
could
what
give it
he's
more
saying.
context right now if we wanted to, but I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it's like he was a very divisive person.
Yeah.
Like
I don't-
regardless.
I've seen enough of the man to look at him and be like, I don't think this guy has hate in his heart. I don't think he has. I think he might have not expressed some things in a very good way.
Right.
But like I do like who the man was, and like when you look at what his message was, I don't agree with a lot of the shit. Like especially the
Right.
the religious elements. I'm not so much about,
Right.
but there are elements about like family and things. I'm like I tend to agree
Right.
with a lot of that. But it's like
Right.
to me, it's like people want to take little parts of a person, right? And I want to hate you for this.
Yeah.
And this is a complex human being that was like multidimensional. You go watch some of his videos on college campuses. He's debating like kids about is it Jordan or LeBron?
Right, yeah.
Greatest of all
People-
time.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that too. You
Yeah.
know, he like
And
Yeah, there's
Right.
a whole person behind the microphone.
Right. Yeah,
It's
there's
not-
like a
yeah.
and actually had some knowledge. Like his basketball, I was like, yeah, this guy actually knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like so. He was a learned person, and I feel like he was a curious person, and he was a guy that was trying to reach. He was trying to reach across aisles, whatever aisles we're talking about. And to me, I feel like where he got misconstrued was in all the shit you're saying. Because
Yeah.
you got to go if you don't know about the dude. I'm not saying he's an angel, but
Right.
it seems like a pretty big tragedy that like
Yeah.
it feels really fucked up and wrong based on
well,
like everything. You know,
it's like that thing, you know, if let's say you're doing all these great things, let's say Apple, this is my friend Apple, his name is Apple.
Hi,
Apple the guy creates this organization, has a podcast, and he's, you know, making money and using that money for good stuff, you know, helping homeless people, food, whatever. You know, he's doing good things. But then one day he's like, if you're a black pilot, did you get your pilot license because of
Like, are you
Well,
a diversity
big-
hire?
yeah.
well, that's
And
what I'm
Shoot him in
saying.
the
That-
neck.
no, not even that. I'm just saying, like, you're saying that I'm gonna unfortunately be like, wow, I don't think you're that good of a person.
Well, but
No matter how much good you
I
have
think
done,
the
I will
context of
acknowledge
was
it.
that he doesn't want to get on a plane and have to question if the black pilot that's flying it got that job because they were the most qualified pilot or because they were black.
Is there any evidence saying that?
But it's like that's the thing. It's like he's not. I don't think he was
And there was
talking
multiple
about
of those, not
having an
even-
issue with
yeah.
black pilots. I think he was talking about I don't want that. I don't want you being black to be the reason you got the job as the pilot. I want you to be the reason you got the job as the pilot because you're a fucking good pilot who happens to be black. I think that's the point he was trying to make.
Was
I don't.
it?
I don't think that he was trying to
See,
say he
I would
doesn't.
have to go back
do
and
you
check
do you
on it,
you
'cause I
think
don't-
he was actually trying to say that he didn't want black people flying planes? Because I don't think
Is that what he said?
but I'm saying is that what your perception is based on the information you have?
My perception.
Because I don't think that's accurate. But
my perception, and I could be wrong, is that he was racist.
See,
That's my perception.
Yeah, which
And I think
Well,
I can't
here's the
recall them
thing,
off the top
too.
of my head, but I think there's multiple of those.
I think,
You
and I
could
don't think
take-
you're alone in that either. By the way,
Yeah.
like I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
I really do. And I'm like, I'm not trying to defend the guy.
Right.
I'm trying to defend the base level of humanity that I feel like everyone deserves who shouldn't have been fucked, like who got fucked. That was like, I'm not gonna pretend that it's okay that anything he said, even if he had said fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that went on Rogan, he would go to the Klan, he's a black dude, and like his thing was, I collect fucking robes. You gotta go up against, and I think that was him too. Like he wanted to talk to people. He wanted to hear different opinions. I think as long as we keep that mindset together, that's the problem, dude. We can't have conversations with people because they get so emotional and then they blow up at you.
Yeah.
You're like, if you really wanted to have a dialogue, we can't have that if you're gonna, blah. So, yeah, but
People are just very emotional.
yeah,
And they
for sure.
Yeah, and people too, with Kirk especially, like, I understand why people would hate him, not just because of the things he said, but because of how there was almost like a cult of personality associated with him, in the sense of like, if you're a Kirk follower, like you believe in these
But
things.
is that his fault?
Well, in a sense,
It's what he
yes,
said.
because
Yeah, right.
of
The cult of personality? Is his
yeah,
fault?
in terms of how he came across to people and
why
the
were
things
these
he
people
was
following him
saying
in the first
But,
place?
to fit within this idea, like these ideas that everyone can share. And I could see, some college kid.
But there's a difference between how he came across and what he was saying. So, like,
well, what you say is how you come across, like how that's.
no, not necessarily, because we're talking about this earlier in the podcast, like just how, being authentic sometimes can be mistaken as an asshole. And so I think that what people say, it's like, it's a difference. Like, it's not you coming across a certain way doesn't necessarily negate what you're saying.
So
people may not like you, but it doesn't necessarily, I'm saying it may, but it doesn't necessarily negate.
So if I come across racist, am I racist?
Don Rickles came across racist, was he racist?
And here's the thing too, like
Yeah.
with that, I don't like with.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't like with
John
anybody.
Rickles was racist. What are you talking about?
he wasn't.
Everybody's just cool with it.
Was he? No, he wasn't.
No,
He
wasn't,
owned his
dude. He was
racism.
not.
No,
Dude,
he wasn't.
he
Was he?
ended. This is the thing about Rickles, dude.
was just
Most
trying to be
comics
funny.
end funny. Rickles was one of those few comedians who often ended sincere. Because I
Right.
think that he was often, that's what he wanted to always like leave it as. Like, I love everyone. Thank you for
He's joking
thank
about
you
it, but he's
for-
not joking at the same time.
Thank you for
Put it like this way:
laughing.
Don Rickles, if his daughter was like, "I married this black man," what do you think Don Rickles is gonna do? The fuck out of it. Yeah.
2 takes, yes.
My grandpa wasn't
Yeah.
racist, but he was racist.
He
all
was
right?
he wasn't racist, but he was racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody has inherent racism in them, dude. All races, too.
Yeah, there's subconscious
All
biases
races.
in everybody.
There
Like,
really are, dude.
You
I-
can't deny that.
I typically don't like white people that have podcasts.
Yeah, I hate them. Hate them.
Well, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate it.
I love talking about my music life.
Bro.
We tried to get back
we've been
into
all
it.
over the fucking map on this one, dude. We got to wrap this
We
up.
even
dude.
went
We're
to
bad.
YouTube movies or
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we
we've been all over
started-
the map. But dude, no, but for real though, thanks for coming on, man. And like,
Yeah.
this is like, I do appreciate the kind of conversation, all kind of conversation that we've had
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So like, I'm glad we kind of delved into that because it's like,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not afraid to talk about shit like that, dude.
I'm not afraid either.
Yeah.
And coming in, I thought I was thinking because I had seen the ones I was saying, like I saw the one with Mac and then Alexis and then the other one.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, they just talk about music and then they kind of talk about their life and then they kind of
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
kind of
it-
steer off, but then they come back. And I thought, well, maybe that's gonna happen. But then the moment I walked in, I was like, oh, this looks different. And I'm like, fuck it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's-
that's literally the
Every
the moment I sat
guest
down, I'm
is
like,
different.
yeah.
Like I don't. We rarely. I might have some questions I want to ask or whatever, but it's like we just let it kind of go as it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
we very rarely have like a structure, like a direction we want to take.
like
it.
a Jimmy Kimmel. Question, ha 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 ha. Question.
Share funny anecdote.
Dude. No, but honestly, bro, like the main reason I asked you to come out today was because because I saw you play and I was like, fucking, this guy's fucking dope as fuck. And I see really good things for you, man. Like just keep doing what you're doing, bro. And we'll have you back in the future again, man. Because we're trying to keep growing like the community, but also like putting people on a platform that should be. And you're one of those people,
thank
bro.
you.
Like no doubt.
Also
No doubt.
documenting the early stages of success.
Yeah, you know, unless I, you know, go and say that I don't trust black pilots.
Then you'll be shot in the neck, bro.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you'll
God.
die.
No, but
No,
I mean, I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I bless the moment we crossed paths. 'Cause
Bro.
That's led to something. That's led to this. and
Yeah,
that's the
no.
only reason I'm here.
Bro, no, it's it's a joy watching you play, man. So
Thank you.
Like, yeah, like
Thank
truly, like it's fun, and you need to catch him too, bro. Because
Dude, let me know next time you're playing at like
He's probably gonna sit. Are you gonna sit in tonight? You
I'll
think?
sit in tonight. Yeah, probably do one
I'm
song.
gonna come cruise through and see if I can.
Yeah,
But
that's-
yeah, dude. Like I see like good things happening for
Well,
you,
thank
bro.
you.
Like for sure.
Yeah, and even if I get famous or don't get famous, I'll come back.
Yeah, bro. Please.
You know,
We've got a list. So
Good.
yeah,
We
there's a
got
lot
people.
of people.
We got people we want.
We appreciate you, bro.
all right, thank you.